The house at the end of Ashwood Lane, Part 2. The basement was dark, pitch black. My phone's flashlight barely worked, just a pale cone of light trembling in my shaking hand. The book lay on the floor where I dropped it. Its pages had fanned open, words spilling across the paper like desperate scratches. I bent down to pick it up, but that's when I heard it again. Breathing, slow, wet, coming from somewhere deeper in the basement. I froze, my heart hammered against my ribs. "Hello?" My own voice cracked as it left my throat. The breathing stopped, and then 3 soft knocks, coming from the far corner of the basement. I stumbled backward, my light darting across the shelves of jars. For a moment, I could have sworn I saw one of the pale shapes inside twitch. The bulb overhead flickered back to life, dim and buzzing. The sudden light made me flinch, but the corner where the knocks came from was empty. No one was there. I grabbed the book and bolted upstairs, slamming the basement door shut behind me. My hands shook as I forced the padlock back into place. The rules: don't go into the basement. Now I understood. That night I barely slept. Every sound of the house felt magnified. The groaning wood, the sighing walls, the faint hum of pipes. At 3:07 a.m., I woke again. Not to footsteps this time, to the sound of a phone ringing. It was coming from downstairs. The man who rented me the room had been clear. Never answer the phone after midnight. I pressed the pillow over my ears, praying it would stop. But the ringing grew louder, sharper, echoing inside my skull. Against every instinct, I crept into the hallway. And there it was. An old rotary phone mounted on the wall near the kitchen. Its metal frame was stained with rust, its cord twisted and frayed. It rang again. The sound rattled the air. My hand hovered above the receiver. I didn't want to pick it up. I didn't want to break another rule. But something in me, some terrible curiosity, made me lift the phone. For a moment, there was nothing but static. Then, a voice, not loud, not soft, just a whisper, crawling into my ear. "You shouldn't be here." The line went dead. I dropped the phone. It swung against the wall with a dull thud. And then, footsteps. Behind me. Slow, heavy, coming up the stairs from the basement. I ran back to my room and slammed the door, locking it. My chest heaved with ragged breaths. The footsteps climbed higher, each one deliberate, patient. Then they stopped. Right outside my door, I pressed my ear against the wood. My pulse roared in my head. On the other side, something scraped slowly along the doorframe, like a fingernail dragging across the wood. And then, a whisper. It was my name, drawn out, mocking. I stumbled back, clutching the brass key the landlord had given me, as if it were some kind of weapon. The sound faded. Silence. I don't remember falling asleep. Maybe I never did. When morning came, the house seemed normal. Sunlight filtered through the dusty curtains. Birds sang faintly outside. But when I opened my door, I saw it. A message scratched into the wood. 4 words carved deep into the grain. "The house is hungry. To be continued."